Yeah. Young man, always surfing, no waves.
Oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-woo!
Ronnie, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico? I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day!
Get happy.
Well, welcome back to episode 3 of the Daily Snack. My name is Jeff, and you know, it's time for some more extreme winter games this week. I'm pumped and ready. I hope you are. I hope, by the way, that you've got a nice little snack. You got a nice little comfy spot to watch this at home. Today's event is team speed skating, and I've got to tell you, I have always loved watching speed skating when it came time for the Winter Olympics to be on television. Now, let me remind you of what's happening here at the Winter Extreme X Factor Games. 4-time champion Rock Steadfast is here, but this year it's a team competition and his partner had to back out of the games. So Rock is teaming up with his #1 fan, a dude known only as Scooter. And Scooter is, I just gotta be honest with you, Scooter is a bit of a mess. You know, while we're out here at the games, we're also learning a bit of how to live extreme lives for God by looking at some of the stories that Jesus told when he was here on earth 2,000 years ago. This week, we're learning how disciples of Jesus help others even when it costs us something. It means that looking out for people in need of help and then taking action on it, even if it costs us time or money or even popularity, this is one of the keys to following Jesus and living an extreme life. And speaking of extreme, as we're just in time to see how the teams did in today's speed skating time trials, are pretty extreme, as what I've been told. I hope that Rock, Steadfast, and Scooter have done okay. Let's join them and find out.
Welcome back for week 2 of the X Factor Games. I'm Bob Kudos. Our teams will be tackling the revered event of speed skating, which I've heard involves skating very, very fast. We go live to our field correspondent, Snowplow Svensson, for an update on this event. Snowplow?
Thanks, Bob. Team Steadfast, made up of Rock Steadfast and newcomer Scooter O'Donnell, have just finished their time trial. It was very impressive, and if they can match that speed in the actual race, they will be tough to beat. I'll keep you posted all through the speed skating today.
Thanks, Snowplow. We'll be back with more speed skating right after this. I'm Bob Kudos. Yeah! Extreme speed skating, yes!
You did awesome.
I just totally got complimented by Rock Steadfast. That's so cool. Yeah, Rock, dude, I totally learned my lesson from last week, and I did everything you told me. How to get in perfect position and how to turn. Dude, I did it all.
Bro, you know what? I want you to keep that momentum because that was just the time trial. We still have another race to get to.
We get to do it again?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. There's only one thing I like better than speed skating.
What's that?
Oh, extreme snow cone eating. Oh, snow cone, blueberry.
Come on, man, snap out of it. Listen,
sorry.
listen, Team Oldenburg is getting ready to start their time
Yeah,
trial.
dude.
Why don't we head on over to the snack shack and watch them on TV?
Oh, maybe let's get some snow cones.
Come on.
The next team to run their time trial is Team Oldenburg. A very good start for Team Oldenburg in this event, and they're making good time so far in the first lap. Around the last curve, they're finishing the first lap. Here's the handoff as they start the second lap. Yes, still making exceptional time around the corners. And they're rounding the final curve, and oh no, it seems as if Team Oldenburg is having some trouble. It appears we have a broken skate. Down he goes, just barely finishing the lap. It looks like he's okay, but they'll need to get their hands on a new pair of skates before the next race. Otherwise, they are out of the competition.
That truly was unfortunate. I'm anxious to see how this turns out. We'll keep you informed on this new development. I'm Bob Kudos.
Oh, no. No, did you see that? I mean, that spill was so bad. I hope Team Oldenburg is gonna be okay. That was awful.
Dude, our biggest competition can't skate anymore. We're totally gonna win!
Whoa. What did you just say?
Why didn't I think of this before, dude?
What are you
That's
talking
perfect.
about? Think about what?
Sabotage!
Sabotage?
Extreme sabotage, dude. We can take all their equipment and we can sabotage it. Oh, like we can break all their snowboards.
That's illegal.
No, and we can take all the bolts from their bobsleds and they can fall apart.
That's dangerous.
And peanut butter. Oh, this is great. We can take the peanut butter and smear it on their skis so that when they're skiing, they're gonna be flipping and flopping and victory is ours.
Stop. We are not gonna do any of that, man. Sabotage, how can you even say anything like sabotage?
Well, that's really easy. Look, sabotage, extreme sabotage. It starts with Team Oldenburg's skates breaking and ends with our victory.
No. Listen. That's a horrible idea. I need you to stop that right now. And it's a horrible plan. We're not doing it. That's it. I'm finished. We're not doing that.
What do you mean?
We're supposed to help people.
Help other people? Help them? Are you crazy?
No,
I'm not a very good skater, and this is the only chance we're gonna get to win one of these games of the X Factors. You're gonna jeopardize this to help our enemy?
Look, there's more important things than winning. You know what? And I don't just want to win just because somebody can't compete. Come on, man. We need to do something for these guys. Let's help find a pair of skates for them. Look around here. I'm gonna check over here. You keep looking.
Okay, you look over there, I'll look here. Good thing Rock didn't look in my backpack or he would have found my extra skates. Yeah, you know what? I am not gonna give these to the other team because they're my competition. No, wait. They're my enemy. My extreme enemy, and I'm not gonna help them.
Man, this is just so frustrating. I can't find them anywhere.
Hey, Rock, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up,
going on, dude? Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing to the extreme.
Scooter, what's that behind your back?
There's nothing behind my back.
Scooter, what's behind your back?
Nothing to the extreme.
No, aha! Those are skates. That's exactly what we need to help them with.
Yeah, but these aren't my extra skates. These are for me because I have 4 feet. That's right.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
What?
You don't have 4 feet. You have 2 feet.
Yes, I do.
Look, I can clearly see you have 2 feet.
Okay, fine. Maybe I have 2 feet, but this is for a new technique that I'm gonna use where you put them on your hands too and your feet and you skate around and you're like, yeah, zoom.
Look, stop lying, man. Just stop it, okay? You're not gonna fool anyone.
Fine. These are my extra skates, but I don't want to give them to the other team. I don't want to do that.
Look, bro, you have a ton to learn about competition, and here's why. Jesus wants us to help everyone, no matter what. So what I'm doing is I'm taking these skates and I'm gonna go help Team Oldenburg. Are you coming?
Fine.
Bob Kudos here, and we're back for the team speed skating race. We've just received word from Snowplows Fencing that Team Oldenburg was able to get their hands on some new skates before the race.
That's right, Bob. This race will pit Team Steadfast against Team Oldenburg. And it looks like the skaters are ready to begin. And they're off. Both teams had great starts. They're continuing to pick up speed. Coming around the bend, both teams are still neck and neck. This is going to be a close one, folks. Only one turn left in this lap. And there's the handoff starting lap 2. At this point, it is still anyone's race. This is where the teams are really going to have to pull out all the stops and fight for the lead. Still neck and neck with only one turn to go. Wait, it looks like Team Oldenburg is pulling to the lead as they round the last turn. And here's the finish. Team Oldenburg wins the gold. Oh, a tough loss for Team Steadfast. Back to you, Bob.
Ooh, tough loss for Team Steadfast indeed. From all of us here at the X Factor Games, I'm Bob Kudos.
Woo, that was a good race. Good job, Scooter.
Dude, what are you talking about, man? We lost. The victory was ours, but you had to go give the skates to the other team, and I told you not to. We could have won, but you gave them to our enemies.
No. First of all, look, Scooter, listen, bro. We didn't lose, and they're not.
Yes, we did.
They're not our enemies. You know, I don't want to win a competition just because there's no one to compete against. Bro, that's not even real winning.
I don't even know what you're talking about. We lost. We didn't win.
Look, Scooter, you have a lot to learn about what it means to be a true, hardcore, professional competitor. You know what? It all starts with Jesus. Jesus wants us to help others no matter what, even if it means coming in second. And that's not bad. You did your best. You did a great job, man. Cheer up. Here's what I'm gonna do.
What?
We're gonna go relax. And because you did such a great job.
We're gonna go relax?
Yeah. And I'm gonna get you a snow cone.
You're gonna give me a snow cone?
Snow cone, man. Tell me like this weird extreme snow
Oh, dude, the extreme snow cone?
Wow, I mean, what a race. And that was really cool that Rock decided to help out that other team. It must have been really hard for them to help them and then to wind up losing the race. Helping the other team cost them a lot. It cost them a victory. Now, I bet you might be wondering what Rock meant when he said at the end that, well, we really didn't lose. Because Rock and Scooter, they clearly lost the race. But you know, when you look at the big picture, they really were winners. They did the right thing. They helped out even though it cost them. And that makes them winners, at least in the sight of God, right? Doing the right thing, helping others, it is way more important than just winning a race, even at the Winter Extreme X Factor games. You know, I've got a Bible verse that is going to help us understand this and help us to remember it all week long just a little more. It is found in the Bible in a small little letter towards the back called Titus. Let's check it out. In the Bible, there was a guy named Paul. We find his story in the New Testament. And I've got to tell you, he was a follower of Jesus. He probably lived the most extreme life for God than anybody in the Bible not named Jesus. He wrote this little tiny letter to his friend and co-worker named Titus. And the last thing he instructed Titus to do was this: our people must learn to do good by meeting the urgent needs of others. We see that in the letter of Titus, chapter 3, verse 14. God says in this verse that we do good when we meet the needs of others. And we always want to do good, right? I remember that last week we learned another key about extreme living to God, and that is we should always obey what God wants us to do. And if he says we should do good and help others, you know what? It's a choice that I want to make in my life. I don't always get it right, but it's the choice that I definitely want to make, and I hope it's a choice that you want to make too. Well, it is time to put the daily snack in. The daily snack. Last week, when we talked about our Bible verse, we learned kind of a fun and ridiculous way to help us remember that verse, and that was to grab whatever your snack is today. I've got a nice strawberry that was left over from our episode 1 reward for Brooke when she won the Extreme Snowball Challenge. By the way, if you haven't watched that, go back and watch it. Brooke had this great snack with strawberries, and I had to eat the nastiest thing I've ever put in my mouth. So go back, see that if you haven't done it yet. But we're going to do the same thing with our verse this week. We're going to take our snack, we're going to put it in our mouth, and we're going to repeat this verse while the snack is in our mouth. So on the count of 3, let's put this in and let's read this verse from the book of Titus. Here we go. I've got a nice big strawberry. This should all fit in my mouth though. 1, 2, 3. Our people must learn to do good by meeting the urgent needs of others. Titus 3:14. Wow. Now, this is a great and fun and kind of ridiculous way to look at this verse every day. And pretty soon, in no time at all, you'll be able to remember this verse just by having fun and eating snacks. So do this once a day. Get everyone in your family who's old enough to do it involved. Don't put too much in your mouth. I don't want you to choke or anything like that, but have a lot of fun with this. Get mom, dad, big brother, big sister, whoever it is. See who can remember this verse without having to read it by shoving that snack in your mouth and repeating that. This is just just part of one sentence in the Bible. I know that you can do it. Well, this wraps up episode 3 of the Daily Snack. I hope you're having fun this week, tuning in with us, grabbing a snack, getting comfy, and having, just having some fun looking at this key to extreme living for God. I hope you come back tomorrow. I've got a conversation for you tomorrow that I want you to be a part of as we think about, well, what does this look like in our everyday lives? How do I actually live this extreme life? How do I help others, even when it costs me? I hope to see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Young man, always surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
All for the youngest. Young man, always surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
They wanna know.
They wanna know
Who I do it for.
who I do it for.
I do it all. I do it all. Do it for the kids.
They wanna know who I do it for.